Of the more than 40
short and mid-length films of director Frank Stamm, many of the director's most interesting moments from his most pivotal films have been buried because they occur in risky, expansive films the director now disowns as learning experiences, or because they occur in longer films, which the director keeps in reserve for live screenings of his work. In this one-of-a-kind overview, we'll take a look at many rare filmic moments none but the hardcore fans of the director's work have seen. So, if you're not one of the director's 5 or 6 hardcore fans, all of which are alien pod creatures under the mistaken impression that the humans they body snatched were fans of the director's work. So if you're not one of the 5 or 6 hardcore fans, sit back and enjoy this look through the director's back pages. One of Stamm's earliest films, shot with a typical home video camera and put together with a subpar editing program, was considered complete only because the director's editing program shit the bed and the film couldn't get any more polished than it was in its near complete state. The film, Cotton No More, involves a factory worker who, like his fellow workers, is disgusted that he is involved in the production of a frilly training bra for young girls, the Little Miss brand training bra.
We don't produce something like automobiles or missiles. We produce Little Miss Jane brand training bras.
The factory workers take no pride in their work until one factory worker suggests the production of a bra made of steel, fashioned for Amazon-like full-breasted women rather than little girls.
What if they were made of steel? I could be proud of that.
What? You mean training bras out of steel?
No, what are you thinking? We're talking full-size bras.
The director's next major work, clocking in at 38 minutes, was also shot with a typical home video camera. In this scene, Del Rivers dreams of living in Florida, where he might enjoy the water ski attractions of Cypress Springs Nature Park. He wonders if his disappointing life might have taken a different turn had he lived in Florida. His fantasy is interrupted by a visitor.
Hey, what's up?
Did you ever figure out who was in your apartment?
No, I never did.
Hey, you wouldn't want to sell that disc, would you? That disc you got?
Belongs to my brother.
You know, I got a thing for Cypress Springs. My parents took me there when I was a kid. You know, I swear, I think if they left me there in Cypress Springs, my life could have been completely different.
What do you mean different?
I don't know, everything's different there. Different job opportunities, different friends. Maybe I could have had a job in Cypress Springs or perhaps even Disney. I could have come home nights in a nice costume. Hey, you know, to stop off at a bar, I'd come dressed as a giant mouse. Yeah, you stop off at a bar, I would come dressed as a giant mouse. Look for girls with low self-esteem who date below their race, who like to degrade and defile themselves with a fine rodent like myself.
I think Disney would probably sue you.
I don't know, you know, everything's different. Different people, different job opportunities, different friends.
The character played by Del Rivers in Cypress Springs is one of the first in a Frank Stamm film that is something more than cartoonish. Del's low-key portrayal of the lead character was a forerunner to Del's performance in the 60-minute film The Astronaut Upstairs, Astronaut being one of the director's later masterworks. Next up in our quest for lost nuggets is the 38-minute film The Fudge Club Profile, one of the director's earliest films shot with a decent prosumer camera.
The director enrolled in a basic film production course as part of a local BOCES adult continuing education series. Stamm took the same course 4 times over
so that he might use the class film and editing equipment to produce his own films, in addition to the projects he was required to do for class. The film, The Fudge Club Profile, is one of many Stamm films shot with the class's equipment, but which was never considered to be anything that would be submitted for a grade. The Fudge Club Profile is a fake documentary of the life of the band Fudge Club, filmed supposedly by a cable access show titled Western New York Artist. In the film, the band Fudge Club, fronted by actor Del Rivers, has some early success with a rock single called Duesenberg. The band then goes off the rails when they record a single
in an attempt to crack the children's music market.
The song for children, titled nonsensically Wacky Bushy Pineapples,
is popularly derided as Wacky Bushy Testicles,
sinking its chance to reach its intended audience of children. The band makes a comeback single with another track for adult audiences titled The English Dandy, after which
they take another crack at the children's market
with a song unlike their previous children's single that can in no way be thought to include any sexual allusions. This time, a song for children titled Out to the Farm.
Out to the farm. Out to the farm. Kid-friendly farm. Kid-friendly farm. Kid-friendly farm. Kid-friendly farm. Kid-friendly farm. No testicles here. No testicles here.